What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. This is day number 4 of the Players Cup 2. Hopefully you can't hear my computer. It's making a weird spinning noise right now. I'm going to investigate that. But we're going to record videos first, and then hopefully we don't blow up my computer. Anyways, we're playing ADP. If you missed the other 3 days, go check them out. I think yesterday... Do you play a variety of different decks? I know 2 days ago was like Eternatus. The start of the week was me playing Israel. Alright, so we start with our hate is terrible. Oranguru start against Browns, which is not a favorable matchup at all. So let's see what happens here. Okay, so we do get the Cherish Ball. We don't have a Zacian. We could go Mawile and Willy Bite plus Metal Saucer and hope to hit like a Dedede, but I think we're going to go the safe play here and just go with the ADP, which I agree with that play more, for sure. And we're just going to pass our opponent's turn. Alright, so Browns, it's a scary matchup for sure, because they just need to take, I guess, they could take an ADP knockout, and then Zacian is weak, of course, to metal or fire because it's metal type, or do you set up 2 ADPs? I'm not sure exactly how this matchup works out. I'm just happy they didn't start with Jirachi, but they do get that welder turn 1. Going to welder 2 energies to deactive, drawn 3 more cards. Do they have another energy and 3 energies to go with that? We see the Jirachi, Marshadow with that reset hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We see 5 cards in their hand. So out of those cards, 4 of those need to be fire energies to take a knockout. We see a quick ball. Let's see what they discard here. Going to discard a fire energy, and I imagine this will find them a Dedede. So there's the Dedede coming down. Of course, with my opponent, they don't want to put down too many of those because those are free, 2 price cards. We see a fire crystal being discarded, 2 nets, and a fire energy. That's some crucial cards. We see Zacian. So we have game on board now. We have Zacian, we have Dedede. So this is a really crucial thing to point out, what you see me doing right now. We can knock out the Zacian and the Dedede to win the game. So we only have to knock out 2 Pokemon. Yeah, so that's good for us. So we'll see though. So there's a Mawile, which is perfect because now we can use that Captivated Link, get a Pokemon down, hope to hit maybe another Dedede. Sometimes these play Crobat. Maybe already put the Oricorio down, and we set up Oricorio GX. It looks like we're gonna put Jirachi down. I'm not really sure which one's better. Looks like we are going to grab the Jirachi. I think Jirachi is probably the best one because then they have to scoop it up. Looks like we put Oricorio down. So I think the thought process is me putting the Oricorio down was I can boss that up the following turn and at least take a knockout on it. So see the Energy Spinner grabbing the Metal Energy. Going to put Metal Energy on that ADP. Going to hit the Research. Going to draw a bunch of cards. So we have Great Catcher, we have Zacian. So we could use Great Catcher right now and just bring up the Dedede if we want to. So now that everyone has an energy switch, they have a bunch of stuff technically, right? Do we go for the Great Catcher? I don't remember. I'm not going to lie. We can Cherish Ball for Dedede. And if we're going to do that, we might as well Great Catcher at this point just to stall out our opponent because we are going to thin the deck out. Looks like we're going to go ADP, Quick Ball, discard the ADP for Dedede. Yeah, see, it matters about sequencing. You want to thin your deck down as much as possible before you go for the Dedede plays. So we see Dedede coming down. Looks like we're going to go... Are we going to bring the Oricorio up? Okay, no, we're going to save the Great Catcher. That's what we're doing here. We're saving the Great Catcher. We got a Reinforce as well. We can bump that. We got the Dedede. Going to use that Day change. Going to discard our hand. Draw 6 new cards. And we hit the Air Balloon. Perfect. That's fantastic. So we'll retreat into the ADP, and we'll just give a good old altar creation. So we'll get that set up, get ready to go. So now we're on a weird situation. If my opponent takes a knockout, they're still in a very, very good spot, right? If they take a knockout here, they don't have to swing with Mawile, knock out the Blound, because you really, it's like a weird thing, right? You can Mawile, bring up the Oricorio, take a knockout, try to send another Zacian up to knock out his Zacian or Dedede, or you knock out the Blounds to set them back and hope they can't find another welder play. So it's weird. I don't know exactly which one is always the better answer, unfortunately. So there's a Mewtwo Monoport coming into play. We see a welder going to the active, drawing 3 cards. They need to have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 7 energy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they have 8 energies in their hand. They need 7 to take a knockout. So we'll see if he has that or not. If he does, or if she does, Leela, we're probably in trouble. So we see a Jirachi coming out. They have a Giant Hearth as well, so they can like Giant Hearth away that Jirachi. And we'll see if they have the 7 energies to knock out ADP. If they don't, we're in such a demanding position, right? We could Great Catcher, bring up the Oricorio. We see the retreat to Jirachi. Have they used Giant Hearth yet? If they haven't, they should be using Giant Hearth before they do these like Jirachi plays, I feel like. Right? I feel like that's the situation. They also could have like used the Verita Force to get a fire and then get a more out with Giant Hearth. I don't know if they did that as well. I wasn't really paying attention to their side while I was talking. So let's see what happens. We're going after the Oricorio. That's the game plan though. They're scooping that, picking up the Jirachi. We see Zacian, and when you see this, you're like, okay, this is, you know, it's not game, but it's pretty close. Like, it's already pretty much close game. It's already, like, good game now. We'll see Fire Energy deactive, so they can try to retreat next turn. We'll see Intrepid Sword. So it looks like they didn't have the knockout. We'll draw some cards. Yeah, so now our plan is to, like, Great Catcher, the Oricorio, discard Energy Switch and Zacian, I'm pretty sure. We'll discard a Quick Ball. I think we should discard probably the Energy Switch, because Energy Switch is not needed anymore. We'll go bring the Oricorio up. Looks like we didn't go for that. Looks like we're to Primate Wisdom. If we go to Primate Wisdom, we should Primate the Energy Switch. Ugh. Okay. We get a Metal Saucer. I don't know how I like that play, Josh. I don't know how much I like that play. I mean, we're still in a very demanding lead because we're going to take a knockout here. They haven't taken a knockout on us. We have, like, pretty much game on board because, like, they knock out the ADP. They take 3. Then we sing up Mawile. We take a knockout. Then we go down to 1. And then they knock out the Mawile. Then we knock out the Zacian. So this is pretty much checkmate at this point. Like, I don't think there's a way they can win now. Unless they play Beastbringer. That's the only thing I think that would work. Does Beastbringer even work right now? I don't know what exactly the clauses of Beastbringer are. So they receive victory. So yeah, like I said, once they miss the ADP knockout and we hit the Oricorio bring up, that pretty much sold it. We probably could have just knocked out the Basalfion. It still had game because like we would have knocked that Basalfion and then they would have knocked. If they would have knocked us out, we take another knockout, then take a knockout on us, and we take a knockout on them. So like we would have price exchanged either way. So like once they miss the ADP and we have it set up, we can knock out 3 Blounds and they still have to knock out 3 Pokemon. So like we take the first knockout and we win. So let's fast forward. Let's go forward in this tournament. Let's keep going. Looks like we're going to play against 05 She 06. Looks like this I was Joel Kun. I don't know how to say the name. And Vinet 99. Not sure how to say his name. Not sure at all. But what I am sure is we'll move to the top 4. So let's see what we'll play against. We'll see. We haven't seen Basalfion, so that's pretty nice to see. Change it up a little bit, right? So call the coin flip. Heads like always. We won the coin flip. Great. Yes, I would like to go first. On our turn. Dark. So are they playing dark? That's the question, Josh. That's a good thing to point out there. Our hand is... it's like pretty bad because we have like boss with double chair. There's Eternatus. Alright, so we see Cherish Ball. I'm going to probably grab ADP. So we can go Mawile right now. So it's always like an interesting thing with Mawile, right? Do you turn 1, not turn 1, do turn 1, not turn 1? Don't know. We'll see Quick Ball. We'll see what I decided. It's like kind of a feeling, right? Let's see what we go here. Looks like we're going to go for Mawile. We're just going to go for Mawile. See what happens. Mawile's a good attacker either way, so you need to get it out. And a womp womp. Didn't find anything. Like I said, Mawile's a good attacker anyway, so it's not like a terrible thing to put down right now. You could have hit a Crobat and like maybe slow down your opponent, but right now our hand is pretty good. Well, I take that back. There's no way to defeat the Crobat right now. Unless he puts out that Dark City. Oh, look at there. We can retreat, then bump it with the Forest. Alright, anyways. So we'll see. We got Boss Order. I know, Josh. I see it. Looks really good. Looks really good. We'll see. There's a Capture Energy. Okay. He does have Marnie in hand. See, the turn is V coming down. Let's see what else. There's a Quick Ball, probably finding Crobat. So they discard Marnie. So they said, hey, you know what? I don't care about drawing all. That play's kind of weird because if you discard all your boss order, like, you're in trouble. And you see me pointing out, like, hey, we have 3 boss orders down. We have to be careful. But he hit another Marnie. He's good to go. Maybe he hit one off the top deck. I don't know. Who knows? We're going to do a hand of 4. Yeah, there's a Switch, Energy Spinner. We're good. We're golden. We see a Power Accelerator going to get a Dark Energy attachment to that bench Eternatus. Having 2 Eternatus is never a bad thing, right? So we see a Marnie. I think Marnie's pretty much useless right now. We see Oranguru, see Energy Spinner. Probably finding a Water Energy because we need that to attach this turn, Josh. So we'll attach the Water Energy. And then it's a weird thing. Do you Marnie or do you Quick Ball for Dedenne? Don't know what the answer is. Looks like we're going to Quick Ball away the Marnie. I'm like kind of unsure about this play just because you lock your bench up and you have no way to play like Eldegoss or anything like that. But I mean, he has a turn that's in the active and he doesn't evolve it. They're looking okay. We see Primal Wisdom putting Research on top of the deck. And we get the boss order. Look at there. The thing about the boss order, we already have 2 discarded. So I'm just saying, that could have been really risky. But now it's up to opponent to take a knockout. There's the VMAX coming down. So now they can have up to 8 bench Pokemon. There's a Dark Energy attachment. There's a Zigzagoon coming down. So now they only need 7 Pokemon on the bench. There's a Great Ball there. Right. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Oh no, they need 2 more Pokemon. Sorry, they need a full bench to hit 270. My bad. They need 2 more Pokemon to take a knockout here. So we'll see if they hit that. If they don't hit that, we have game. Like 100% we have game. If they don't take a knockout here, we're boss order, knocking out Crobat, powering at the bench mile while. We're looking good. We're looking splendid. So we'll see here. They also have to, if they can disrupt my hand, did they already play Research? I don't know. I didn't see it. They're already down 2 Marnies, though. They are down 2 Marnies. We know that for sure. So they haven't played any supporter cards, so they could play a supporter card here. They can also, like, be aggressive and boss order up somebody if they don't have a knock on the ADP, just to, like, put some pressure on our side. Because, I mean, hypothetically, they could just hit, like, 3 boss orders and they win that way as well, right? We could whiff next turn if we whiff the boss order. So we'll see if they go for that play or if they have the capability of doing that. Because that is another thing they could do as well. Of course, the goal is to knock out the active. But if it boss order bring up Crobat, then boss order bring up something else, and then, you know, over and over again, you're looking pretty good as well. But if they miss a knockout here, the format right now is so fast-paced. If you miss a knockout, it's game. So there's boss order bring up the Mawat, which is like a really good play. Mawat's a really good attacker because they're going to put a bunch of bench Pokemon. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Zacian is also just going to take a knockout regardless. So, it took the knockout there onto our turn. We have the boss order, which is perfect. We'll put a Metal Energy to the active. We'll boss order, bring up a Crobat. Most likely, I imagine, is what we're going to see. Looks like we're thinking for some reason. What are we thinking about there, Josh? Who knows? We're going to boss order, bring up a Crobat, put down Zacian. And you can just Ultimate Ring. You could Primal Wisdom, but the problem if you Primal Wisdom right now, if you're wondering, is you can hit a boss order, and if you hit a boss order right now, he can then Marnie us, and then our boss order and our LD are the bottom of the deck. So that's no good. We don't want that to happen. So we see Zashi, we see Metal Saucer, and we see Verdant Fortress. All we have to do is next turn is put down the Eldegoss, we win, right? So we Eldegoss our boss. We got 3. So we'll see what happens. Does he find a Marnie? Marnie will get rid of the Eldegoss in our hand, that is for sure. Subavi make an appearance. Okay. Just in case you play against good old Zazamenta and you have a knockout there. See a Great Ball for a VMAX. He's already down only 2 Grobats, so there's 2 more Grobats left in the deck. There's communication. I'm going to put the VMAX back into the deck. I imagine this will find the good old Crobat V. And he's going to use that. Oh, nope. Zigzagoon coming down. Okay. I guess 3. Nah, he doesn't have it right now. Okay, quick ball for the Crobat, and now he'll have the knockout. Yeah, you see him point out Marty, like, hey, he needs to hit Marty here. He is down 2 already, so we'll see. Can he find another Marty? I don't know how many my opponent plays. Obviously, that is a secret that only him and PTCGO know. I don't know. So, and just a dreaded, and that's going to be game there. We're going to the finals. Put them up, guys. Except Zacian. Like I said, if you missed the knockout in this format, the format is so fast now. It's so fast. It's so fast. You're winning games by turn 4. That's what's just happened here. No, turn 3 we're winning games. Nah, turn 4. Turn 1 we attach. Turn 2, ADP. Turn 3 attack. Turn 4, hey, we're going to the finals. We're playing against Venet. Venet 99. Let's go. Let's just go on this ride. Come along. Let's go to the finals. See if we can get some 5 points for that Players Cup 2. And see if we can score that day 2. Not day 2. The regional qualifier. Whatever you call it, right? So, Ultra Necrozma. Bro, what if they brought Ultra Necrozma? What if Venet 99 has an Ultra Necrozma? I don't know. Could be a thing. We start the Zacian. Our hand is actually really good. Like, it is so good. So good. Oh, they're letting us go first. Did we win the coin flip? I don't remember. Do you remember, guys? I don't recall anymore. I forget stuff. We see Cherish Ball. Cherish Ball should hit Dedenne. Now, so here's the thing about Mawile, and I'll tell you a little secret about Mawile. Your opponent started Dedenne. You know what that means? They don't have another good Pokemon in their hand. Now, hypothetically, they could have a second Dedenne, right? But Mawile's probably not that useful here, so I'm hoping I don't drop it. So we're going to put the Mawile on the deck. There's the Metal Energy, and we'll see the Dedenne come down. We're going to save the Mawile. I like that. Maybe could have saved the Energy Switch. Tomato. We'll retreat into the ADP, and we'll go for that Intrepid of the Sword. Holy good lord, we hit 2 metals and a saucer. Doesn't get any better than that. We're looking good. Cooking everywhere. On my opponent's turn, there's an air balloon automatically coming down. We'll see a Cherish Ball. So, it's a good thing we didn't put down Mawile. Hey, it's a mirror match. Mirror matches are so iffy. Man, they're so random. Why did he grab more energies? Why did he just grab the 1 water? He already discarded 2 and a saucer. Okay, so he had enough. He already had metal energy in the hand. I mean, of course, if he didn't have any metal energies, of course, you want to get the metal energies. So there's a catcher. Tails. That's cool. We don't play any cards like that. That's so luck-based. We don't play any hammers or catchers or anything like that. We're just going pure consistency. We see him discard the Eldegoss. That's actually a really good card in this mirror match. It helps you. It's like a 5th boss order. Obviously, Josh is the 5th boss order. We see the metal. Oh my good lord, he has the turn 1 there. That's what and the research. Holy cow. Look at there. So it's looking really bad for us. He got the turn 1. He got the turn 1, guys. What's up, everybody? My opponent's hitting the turn 1s today. Playing the saucer. Interesting. Interesting. What are you going to do here, Josh? You have no... Looks like we're going to Primate Wisdom. Put the money on top of the deck. We're going to use Dedenne. Okay. Perfect. Hit that. Go ahead and put that. We'll play Marnie. Put him down to 4. We're going to hope the 4 is good. Hey, look at there. Great catcher, Metal Saucer. We have a really good setup next turn. Yeah, I think we just... I mean, we have to do this Ultimate Ray here, right? I mean, not Ultimate Ray. Alter Creation GX. Looks like we are going to go for the catcher here. Interesting, Josh. Okay. We're going to bring up the Dedenne without a Floodstone. saying you have an idea here. So now he has to hit switch energy boss order. There's a big charm. There's a Cape of Toughnesses. There's a Zacian. Alright, so he doesn't have boss orders. We got that going for us at least. Okay, there's an air balloon. So it means he has switch. Yeah, it means he has switch. Okay. And there is a energy spinner. See a metal energy. And we see ultimate ray. So this is good. He did not take a turn 2 knockout. So that is really crucial here. So now what we could do is we can Eldegoss a Dedenia. Go ahead and Primal Wisdom. Probably the... I think the metal energy might have... I don't think it matters. I think you boss order here if I was in this situation right now. Yeah, I think you boss here because you have more outs to hit the Eldegoss. Because if he takes a knockout, we have Quick Ball and like other things we can use. So I think this is fine play. Water, metal, metal. Everybody gets some energies. We're setting up. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. So we have Cherish. Like those are all really good cards. Cherish Ball's good to find the GX. To find Dedini. Like if we get stamped something. But there's the Ultimate Ray. And we have good old Eldegoss. We're going to Eldegoss bring up that Dedini. We can bring up Zacian, and we will take the game and be victorious. That's what I like to hear. That's a good thing to hear today in TFK land. So yeah, send the Zacian up. We're not going to swing into the ADP. We're going to swing with the Mawile. Get the boss order, bring up the other Dedini. Why not? And we use that good old Brave Blade. So guys, thank you for watching. Players Cup number 2. We had some really interesting matchups. Like we hit Blounce, we hit Eternatus, and we hit Mirror. We hit all across the meta, and we won. Taking it down. Very diverse game today. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. There's my opponent's deck. It only played one catcher, one great catcher. That's interesting. 1 Crushing Hammer. Sure. Yeah, whatever. 4 energy spinners. We'd be spinning everywhere. And only 2 research. Interesting. Hey, but he made it to the finals too. Anything's possible, 80 people. Guys, hit the subscribe button. See you tomorrow for the finale. Alrighty, bye.